Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy rock stars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Joining me today is Joshua Webb, voice and creator of Hey Duby. Welcome to the show, Joshua.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
All right, so tell us about yourself, your history, and a little bit more about Hey Duby.
Yeah, well, I've been actually from New Zealand, based as like a rap artist. I was doing stuff for youth and grown-up audiences, writing songs for a different crowd. And then I stumbled along teaching. I guess I had some work with kids and found I was quite, I guess, good with the kids. So just got into basically jamming some songs with some ladies at a childcare center. That's how it started. There was no idea of I'm going to be a children's artist. It was just kind of like the songs from the Wiggles and maybe other artists weren't connecting with our Māori and Pacifica children. So we did something kind of like a style which would suit our audience really. And we just had a lot of fun, like just making up songs in the playground, like looking after the kids. I also had a song I want to mention called Flat Cat. I wrote when I was 15, one of my first songs, and I always would perform that to kids, and they always just loved the song. It's based on a cat I had when I was a little boy who got hit by a car, but he didn't die. So I was like, oh, this cat's got 9 lives. So it's, quite a quirky, silly song, but the kids always love it. It's still these days the most popular, I think, song of mine for school-age children. So I'm always quite and tied to that song. So maybe people want to check out the video later. That's on YouTube. It's quite fun.
So you are from New Zealand, but you got a presence in Australia as well. What's the Kindy scene like down there for you?
Well, it's great. I'm a bit more connected to Kiwi kids because we have a collective. So even though I'm in Australia, I do a lot, online, I guess, a focus on New Zealand market. I try and get there as much as I can with COVID. That's making it hard at the moment. But normally I would travel, to New Zealand quite regularly. I also actually lived in China for a couple of years. So we started as a performing group in New Zealand, but then it was quite hard to get that off the ground and manage, and with a lot of things with a group of people and just not having that frequency of gigs or money coming in. So being in China, I thought, I want to keep this going, but relaunch it 2017 as an animated group. And I'd moved to Australia in 2013 to see what opportunities here, a bigger country, bigger market. But, again, there was some challenges as well. So just being a school teacher, I've been able to do relief work and go to like almost probably over 130 different schools now, and spread my music and teach music. And so kind of do it that way where I'm getting paid, but also sharing my music when I can at the same time. So I'm really loving time here in Australia. I think it's great, but I've done a few gigs in terms of that, but I think not so much performing these days. It's been more focused on online and voicing an animated character in an animated group.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Since it's more of an animated group now, how do you do you do performances, or is it more visual?
Yeah, it's more visual, but I mean, I'm always performing in the classrooms all the time with the kids. Have the video in the background sometimes, so they love that. And yeah, I do definitely want to still look at doing some live gigs. Maybe in New Zealand, teaming up with other artists, and maybe even under my name doing Hey Duby. I don't know, but if it gets to a point where we need a big live show, then we could be jumping on outfits and getting back into that. But right now I think it's a good way to build for animation.
So with the animated characters, is Hey Duby, do you have other bandmates that voice the...
Yeah, Hey Duby is actually based around a character I voiced, Duby. So he's just Duby, known as that. And then you've got Switchman, who is voiced by my good friend Joey, who lives in New Zealand and in Auckland, and where I'm originally from, and Princess Jessie as well. And she's been voiced by a few different females over the years. My wife is currently doing some vocals for her.
That's cool. Well, I think Gorillaz has shown us that animated bands can be successful. So
yeah, and you never age as well, which is great. You can always look the same, and you can change your look up. So yeah, there's a lot of pluses hiding behind an animation character and just being a voice for it.
So you relaunched in 2017. So how did you? I guess I ask a lot of people this, but the pandemic, and how did you shift as an artist in that period of time? But were you already like deeply into the visual video side of that and the animation?
I always wanted, to be honest, that animated for Hey Duby when I built the brand with another person, but he wanted the original album cover to feature us so kids could make a more connection when we did live performances, because I definitely think live performances is a big plus, so that's why we'd always look at that in the future as well. But yeah, obviously when the group disbanded and I was living in countryside of China working as a teacher, it was the best option was to do that. And the game changer for me was being able to work with freelancers in different countries, say like the Philippines originally, that I could afford to. I'd been saving money by living in China as well. So I had more money to work with, and it could go a bit further than previously. So what was possible since 2017 wasn't possible, going back to 2010, 11, 12, that early stage of Hey Duby when I was building the brand. So we didn't have music videos then because basically couldn't afford it.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to get into a song?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Our song today is called Alphabet Rap. All right. Let us know what inspired this song and its background.
Yeah, alphabet rap comes through my, I guess, educational part, being a teacher, and those early days working in the kindy, we came up with songs which were educational, and this is one I added to ones we already had, and I thought it'd be fun to come up with a rap which had like, something from every letter in the alphabet and kind of put it together a song. So, and we also give it a cool beat. So you can dance to it, electronic, quite modern sounding. So you could kind of like dance like a robot to it at the same time of reciting your A to Z. So yeah, you're good fun because, learning should be fun.
Absolutely. A fun and educational song.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Here is Alphabet Rap by Hey Duby.
Banana, C for cat, Jason, D for dog, E for empty, F for fool, G for green, I'm a H for hat, I for ice cream, J for jump, K for kids, thump, 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 L for lion, N for mouse, N for noisy, my O orange house. for ring, a beautiful thing. S for square, T for triangle, U for umbrella, Ella, V for vet, W for water, X for xylophone, I want to play later. Y for yellow, Z for zoo, I know my A to Z, how about you?
All right. So Josh, tell everyone where they can find and download or stream that song and how they can connect with Hey Duby on social media.
Yeah, that's right. Our place you can go to check out everything we do, our music, videos, activities, ebooks, t-shirts, anything you want. You can go to our website. That's the place to be, www.dubytime.com. So it's Duby Time, which is DUBY time, TIME.com, dubytime.com. Also, you can also search on any music streaming site because it's pretty much almost everywhere, and or YouTube. So see our videos, just search for our name, Hey Duby, HEYDUBY.
Awesome. Well, Joshua, thank you so much for being on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Patrick. It was great to be on, and thanks everyone for listening in.